Okay, today I'm going to do a full demo on how to solve the statistic questions in paper 2. However, this is for Form 4 Modern Maths Statistic 2. Right, I think it's chapter 6, if not mistaken. Okay, when I say full demo means what? Means actually I just take one of the past year question or the model paper, and then I choose one of the question, and then I'm going to do exactly what you will do in exam. However, of course, because this is teaching video, so I will add in some of the explanation on it lah. And then because I want to make you understand better, so when I draw the graph, actually I will use pen to draw. But then for you in the exam, when you draw the graph, please make sure you use pencil to draw. Right. So have a look on this question. Okay, question 14. Mentioned here, he says, diagram 8 show the marks obtained by the groups of students in the test. So this one means what? This one means actually, okay, in a test, actually, this is, we got how many students here? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Actually, here we got 40 students over here. So 40 of them also got different mark. Okay, so, okay, now, what they want? They want A. Based on the data in diagram 8, okay, complete the table 2 in the answer space. So actually, he asks you to complete the table. Okay, so he asks you to complete this table. Okay, so here I'm going to teach you how to complete this table, but I think it's very easy. For me, this chapter is very easy, but then some students just couldn't do well in this chapter. So I'm going to help you score well in this chapter, because this is 12 mark question, and then I think it's very easy if you ask me. Okay, when I ask you to complete this table, first you will see the mark over here, and then you will see the midpoint over here, and then the frequency. Okay, frequency means what? Mean within this class, how many number you have. Alright? Okay, so from the class here, okay, so you have to know the class size. This is 15 to 55, means what? The number 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, all of these numbers I'm going to put in here. So this one means 51 to 55. So the class size, so the class size is 5. Means from 51, 52, 53, 54, 55. Okay, it's 5 number. Alright, so when I know the size is 5, so I'm going to continue. After 55 will be 56. Okay, 56 to, okay, you calculate 5, must include 56. Okay, so you got 56, 57, 58, 59, and then 60. So it's 56 to 60. Because a lot of students, they will make a mistake is, when here is 55, he start with 55. What is the problem if you do like that? Means what? If you got the number 55 on the top here, you should put in the first class or second class. So impossible, if here is 55, here will be 55 again. This one should be next to 55, which is 56. Okay, if you write 55 over here, if you got the 55, I tell you, you will sure very confused, where should you put? Alright, then, okay, then I calculate the next one will be 61. Okay, from 61, you calculate 5 numbers, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65. So until 65. So you roughly, you see the pattern of the number. So the next one, I think will be 66 to 70. You can see here is 5050. Here is 1616. Okay, if you see the pattern, you can easily do finish. This one so will be 71 to 75. And then this one is 76 to 80. So the last one, of course, is 81 to 85. Alright, so you see 1616161, and then 5050505. Alright, then, okay, here he asks us to do midpoint. Midpoint is very easy. Just the upper limit plus lower limit divide by 2. Alright, so I'm going to say is, okay, I will write somewhere over here. So it will be upper limit plus lower limit divided by 2. Okay, divide by 2. So it's not hard. So if you don't know how to calculate, you just take 51 plus 55 divided by 2. Okay, then you got this number. So the first one actually is 51 plus 55 divided by 2. So you got 53. So the next one, you just 56 plus 60 divided by 2. If not mistaken, it's 58. But let me press the calculator to double confirm. Yes, 56 plus 60 divided by 2. Yeah, it's 58. Okay, so the next one will be 63. Because I know actually all of them just plus 5, so plus 5 is 68, plus 5 again 73, so plus 5 again will be 78, and then will be 83. Oh, 83. Alright. So actually from here you can see the pattern also. It's 3, 8, 3, 8, 3, 8, 3. So it will be 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8 if we continue. Alright, so this is the way to do midpoint. Midpoint is very easy. Just this number plus this number divided by 2. Alright, don't use boundary. Use this one called lower limit. Not this one called upper limit and lower limit. Boundary is the other thing, which I think I will discuss later of this question. Right, so now we have to do frequency. Okay, so frequency first, what we do is we find a number from 51 to 55. So I will going to find from the table over here, and then I will see how many I have. Okay, this one don't have. Okay, we got 1, 55. Alright, I slash it. 1, don't have. 2. Okay, 2, 51, 3, 4. Yes, we have 4 over here. Okay, 4 of this number is from 51 to 55. Then I'm going to find 56 to 60. 56 to 60, so I'm going to find 56 to 60. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I got 8. Right, then I find 61 to 65. 61 to 65 means I find the first number is 6 lah. 61 to 65, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I got 6. And then 66 to 70. 66 to 70, I got 1. 2, 3. Yeah, I have 3 only. And then 71 to 75, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I got 10. Okay, 76 to 80. So 76, so will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. Alright, last one will be 81 to 85. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Then when I write out all the frequency, I always need to double check when I sum up, is it equals to 40? So I'm going to sum up quickly. So here will be 10, 10s, 20, 31, 39, or 40. Alright, so sum up is 40. So here, okay, this one I move up. Okay, just because I want to explain something else. So here, sum of frequency means all the frequency summed together is 40. Alright? Okay. When done this part, okay, now we look back at the questions. Okay, the question here mentions, okay, based on the diagram A, complete the table 2, so we just complete. Okay, calculate and estimate the mean obtained by the student. Alright, when you want to calculate mean, okay, what is the formula for mean? Okay, remember when you want to calculate mean, right, the formula will be sum of fx divided by sum of f. Okay, x here stands for midpoint. X here stands for midpoint. Of course, f is frequency. So over here, actually this one is x. And this one will be f. So we have to sum of fx. So over here, I have to calculate fx means f multiple x. So I go to this one, multiple this one. Okay, then I got my fx over here. I write my fx over here. Okay, so I'm going to multiply them. Using calculator will be faster. 53 multiple 4 will give me 212. Okay, 58 multiple 8 will give me 464. And then this one will be, okay, 63 multiple 6. 63 multiple 6 will be 738. Okay, 68 multiple 3 will be 204. And 73, this is 730. This one multiple 4 is 0, 4, 5, 39, 0. Okay, 83 multiple 4, 332. So sum of fx means what? All plus together. You will got sum of fx. Okay, all plus together. Sorry, you just plus together. 212 plus 464 plus 378 plus 404 plus 730 plus 390 plus 332. It's not mistaken, it's 2710. Okay, this one over here I just show you. However, in the exam, what you need to do is something like this. You're going to write them out. Okay, so over here, okay, let me adjust a bit. So what I'm going to do is, I have to write out the frequency. So in the exam, so sum of fx, what you need to do is, okay, so the first one, f will be 4, and then multiple midpoint is 53, plus the second one will be 8. Okay, all numbers I actually just get from here. 4 multiple 53, and then here is 8 multiple 58. And the next one will be 6 multiple 63. And then the next one will be, okay, continue right until finish. Okay, this is, let me write finish plus 6, this is what is the frequency for this one will be 3. 3 multiple 68 plus 10 multiple 73 plus 5 multiple 78. Okay, because over here, because you couldn't see in screen. So the last one will be 4 multiple 83 plus 4 multiple 83. Alright, we've done this one, sum of fx. Just now we just find sum of fx is 40. All the frequencies summed together will be 40. So divided by 40. Okay, you press calculator, it will tell you 2710 over 40. Alright, then you just press the calculator, it will tell you the answer. So 2710 divided by 40, you will got 67.75, which is the mean. Ask for part B. Alright, so means average, every student in this, 40 students in this exam, average they will got 68 marks. So you just average will be 67.75 marks. Alright, this is what the meaning for this one. He says calculate the estimate means of the mark obtained by the student. So means this one means he asks you to find mean. So mean, first things come to your mind will be sum of fx divided by sum of f. Alright, this is means f is frequency, x is midpoint. Alright, I already explained until very slow already, so just make sure you can understand it. Alright, then means is do something like this. Okay, so you see frequency multiple midpoint plus frequency multiple midpoint plus frequency multiple midpoint plus finish divided by sum of frequency. All the frequency plus together lah. Alright, should be no problem for this part. Okay, then we're going to move on. Okay, what is this? The third part. For this part of the questions, use graph paper using scale 2 cm to find mark on the horizontal axis. Horizontal axis means actually is the x-acid. Okay, we call horizontal acid. 2 cm to 1 student on the vertical acid. Vertical acid means actually is the y-acid. Alright, and then draw a histogram. Okay, when he asks us to draw histogram, we always need upper boundary and lower boundary. Alright, so before do that, so I'm going to do upper boundary and lower boundary over here. So just let me take this one in. I'm going to show you how to do lower boundary and upper boundary. Actually, it's very easy also, but then of course you need to understand in order to say this is very easy. Alright, so from here, we need boundary for histogram, so I'm going to do the boundary. Okay, for this one, upper boundary from here is actually 55 plus 56 divided by 2. I say again, 55 plus 56 divided by 2. So the upper boundary over here will be 55.5. Okay, and then the lower boundary and upper boundary will be always the same. This one plus this one divided by 2 will be 55.5. And then this one will be, this one plus this one divided by 2 will be 60.5. So this one and this one will be same with 60.5. So over here, the pattern I know actually the lower boundary for the first class will be 50.5. If you're not sure, you just add one more class before this. Maybe will be 46 to 50. Then 50 plus 51 divided by 2, you have got 50.5. So roughly, I got the idea already. Add plus 5, right? So here I'm going to write very fast. It will be 65.5, and then 70.5, 75.5, and this is 80.5. This is lower boundary. Alright, and then here will be upper boundary. So it's at 5 also, so it will be 65.5, 70.5, 75.5, 80.5, this one will be 85.5. Normally is, okay, when you see the between them is like 1 unit, so their boundary normally is plus 0.5. Lower boundary is minus 0.5. This one will be plus 0.5. So this one will be minus 0.5. Okay, so if you see the pattern, it's not really hard. However, I'm going to use this one to draw my histogram. Alright, because drawing histogram, so I guess I need to zoom out a bit to let you see everything. Okay, so before I start to, let me mention it one more time over here. Mention 2 cm 5 unit on the horizontal acid. Means I know in my x-acid will be 0, 5, 10. Okay, this one called 2 cm 5 mark. And this one 2 cm for 1 mark. So it will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Something like this. This one will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Something like that. Alright, so when I zoom out, okay, I roughly know how I'm going to draw. Okay, let me zoom out a bit. Okay. Okay, then from my table over here, actually I do not have negative value for my frequency. Okay, because for histogram, here will be frequency, here will be upper boundary and lower boundary. For horizontal, x-axis is upper boundary and lower boundary, y-axis will be the frequency. So I'm going to draw it very fast. Okay, I just roughly sketch it and then I'm going to draw. Okay. Okay, my my vertical acid will be what they mentioned over here. Vertical acid will be student. Okay, you can write frequency bracket student. Okay, and then over here, my x-acid will be how many marks they have. Alright, so I'm going to draw my x-acid also. Okay, this one is, okay, so this one will be marked. Okay, so you roughly see the idea already. This is frequency, this one will be marked, and then here I have to put a 0 for that. Okay, be careful when you do 0. Okay, you see what happens over here is, normally, okay, my class here actually start from 50.5. So when I write the 0 here, before I start, actually I will draw the symbol like this. Okay, I will draw this symbol. Because this symbol stands for my 2 cm is not 50 unit. I skip some unit over here, so I draw this symbol. Then here I will write 50.5. Alright, so here I will start with 50.5 and then plus 5 unit. So it will be 55.5, here will be 60.5, 65.5, here will be 70.5, 75.5, and here will be 80.5 and 85.5. Alright, so I write finish already from 55.5 until 80.5. You can double check, it's something like this. 50.5, 55.5, 60.5 until 55.5. Alright, so it's not really hard. Okay, and then frequency, he said, okay, this is 2 cm for 5 units. You can use your ruler to measure. You will get exactly 2 centimeter. Okay, you see 2 cm. Okay, here is 2 cm for 1 unit. It will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What's in my higher frequency? 10. It's my higher frequency. So I'm going to draw the table like this. Okay, roughly got the idea how to draw the table. Okay, if you got the idea, then we're going to draw the histogram. Okay, so I roughly done my table, so you see it will look very nice. Okay, then I will start to, my first one will be, what is the frequency? It's 4. From 50.5 until 55.5 will be 4 here. So I'm going to find 1, 2, 3, 4 is over here. So my histogram will be somewhere like this. From 50.5, lower boundary, upper boundary will be 55.5, and then the frequency is 4. Alright, so I'm going to draw very fast. My second one will be 8, 6. Okay, I'm going to draw 8 and 6. So second one will be 8, so I'm going to continue. This one will be 8. 8 somewhere over here, so I'm going to continue. It will be, look, something like this. This is 8. Okay, I'm going to see 8 and then I draw a line for it. Okay, my next one will be 6. So I'm going to continue to draw 6 for 60.5 and then 65.5. Okay, and then what is the next one? After 6 will be 3, 10. Okay, I'm going to draw 3 and 10. Okay, normally some drawing skill is like this. Okay, if this is 3, but the next one is 10. So this line I will straight away draw until 10. Means I don't need to draw 2 times. So it will be very easy. So from 10, okay, 0 to 10. Okay, we'll look something like this. Okay, so I draw one more line for it, 10. Alright, I'm going to close it. Okay, so what is my last 3 will be 5 and 4. So I'm going to draw 5 and 4. So this one will be 5. And then the last one will be 4. Alright. Of course, some students got their own drawing habits. Yeah, it's okay to draw in your own way, but just make sure at the end you got histogram lah. Okay, I'm done. Okay, because I got some students, they straight away draw all the frequency. Mean he draw a line for 4, draw a line for 8, draw a line for 6, draw a line for 3, then only he draw the straight line. Yeah, you can do whatever you like. But just make sure at the end you will see histogram. So normally histogram first, I will leave 2 centimeters for here because I'm going to draw this symbol. Means you will see everything here is 5 units. But then over here is 50 units because from 0 to 50 is 50 units. So I'm going to draw this symbol to tell the people who mark this graph paper over here is not 50 minutes, it's not 50 units. I already skipped something. But then here is yes, from 0 to 10. Okay, so everything you can see lower boundary, upper boundary, lower boundary, upper boundary. So you're going to continue. Okay, so actually it's not really hard to understand. Okay, if you see something like this, you see first class will be 50.5 and 55.5. So first class over here is 50.5, 55.5. Okay, the second class is 55.5, 60.5. So here will be 55.5, 60.5. Okay, this is the meaning for histogram. And then don't leave any space between the histogram. Because some student, he actually will leave some space. Don't. Just draw like this, and then I think you will got the full mark for drawing the histogram. And actually very easy to get this 4 mark. Alright, you got the 4 mark. First is because when you got the skill correct, 2 cm for 5 mark on horizontal acid, mean you understand is the X acid, and 2 cm for one student on the vertical acid, you understand this one, you got 2 mark. And then you draw the diagram correctly, you will got another 1 mark, and then I think, draw a diagram correctly, it's 2 mark, I guess. Okay, yeah, then you got 4 mark. Alright, okay, last but not least, the last D, what he want. Based on the histogram, state the modal class of the data. What is the meaning modal class? Right, when you see modal class, okay, let me zoom in and explain this one. Where's my paper? Okay, when you see modal class, means what? Modal class means highest frequency. The class which is highest frequency for the class. Okay, highest frequency means what? Means the frequency value is the highest one. So over here, this is frequency value. Which one is highest? So obviously, it's 10. So what is the class? This one called class, so 71 to 75. Class, you never write about the boundary things, just 71 to 75. So, therefore, the modal class, D, the modal class will be 71 to 75. 71 to 75. That's all. Then you got 12 marks for the whole question. Alright, so I hope this video actually can make you understand better how to find modal class and how to find mean, and then how to find lower boundary, upper boundary, and then how to find midpoint. Yes, and then how to, the important part is how to draw histogram. Okay, because histogram here, yes, because some textbook actually explains here actually you can use midpoint. But then I already gone through most of the marking scheme. Most of them is using lower boundary, upper boundary, and then lower boundary, upper boundary, and then lower boundary again, upper boundary. They're going to use the lower upper boundary over here, and then here you're going to use the frequency. Alright, I hope this video can help you understand more about the histogram. Yes, anyways, thanks for watching.